Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I want to actually take a minute before we get into our formal program to thank everyone in this room for your support of me and my state senate campaign. We haven't been together since then, so thank you so much, all of you. This club came out in such a huge way over the last year. We worked our butts off, to put it mildly, and we didn't get to the goal that we hoped for, but I think we made a difference. We had an impact, and we built an extraordinary coalition, a diverse, energetic group of activists like yourself. And for that, I'm very proud and very grateful to all of you. And I think this has been a good year for the club as well. I think that our reputation is stronger than ever. We're understood to be a force here uptown, and we're going to build on that in the year ahead. We're going to talk about what that means. And we are certainly going to be active on the issues that matter in this community, like immigration. That's what tonight is all about. Before we look forward, though, we got to look backwards to election night of 2 weeks ago, which was a pretty tough night for Democrats around the country. Devastating, actually, I would say, nationally. But the news here in New York is much more positive. We Democrats had a clean sweep of every statewide race: governor, comptroller, attorney general, and both the U.S. Senate seats. But even here in New York, the news is not all good. We're locked in a pretty serious battle for control of the state Senate. If anyone's been following this, it hasn't gotten a lot of news. Can anyone explain to us the current state of that battle? You seem to know.
I worked on Susie Oppenheimer's race in Westchester,
Yes.
Working Families. I think she's leading by a few thousand votes. And I think we had another race at Working Families we endorsed in Long Island with Craig Johnson. That's still very close. And there's another race in Buffalo. I'm not sure how the outcome of that came out.
Yeah, I worked there with Dwayne Thompson. They're still counting. Actually, it's kind of iffy. So, not a pessimism, but it's iffy.
Well, I know that we have to win all three of those races, which are still in recount.
They're going to be starting counting full steam ahead sometime this week. But they have to recount.
And that will just get us to a tie in the state Senate, which itself would be tremendously problematic, not just for Democrats, but for the state. And if we lose any one of those three, then the chamber shifts to Republican control, which would be an extraordinary loss for progressive causes, especially right ahead of redistricting.
Yeah.
So whether the story is national or here in New York, I think it's fair to say that we have some work to do in the next year or two. We have work to do to make sure that our president is reelected in 2012.
Absolutely.
We have work to do to win back what we lost in the Congress in the next election. And we have work in New York on every progressive cause that we care about. With a deadlocked Senate, there's not going to be motion on things like immigration and tenants' rights and education funding and mass transit and environmental protections. There will not be movement on any of those causes if Republicans have anywhere near full control of that chamber. So we have to be ready to work. And I think that clubs like ours have a more important role than ever in this climate. So you can count on seeing a lot of action coming out of the Barack Obama Democratic Club in the coming year. And we need you, we want you all to be part of that. And the first thing you can do, the first step you can take, you can even do it tonight, is what? Who can tell me?
Join this club.
What's that always speak of?
Join this club.
Okay, can you say it again?
Join this club.
All right, very good. You're on the record. It's so easy to become a member. Dues are very affordable. They're sliding scale if you're on a fixed income or low income. You can join tonight, but we want you on this team in a formal way so that in the coming year, oh my God, and as if all those weren't enough incentives, could you stand up and model this for us here? Lovely and talented Andretta has the brand new hot off the presses Barack Obama Democratic Club pen. Yours if you join. So please don't miss that incredible opportunity.